Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's a mind-blowing fact. In 2025, the United States is facing the potential establishment of labor camps that could echo some of the darkest chapters of our history. What if I told you that a recent bill passed by the House allocates a staggering $170 billion for immigration enforcement, including $45 billion specifically for detention camps? This isn't just a budget line. It's a pivotal moment that could redefine our values as a nation. Ever notice how the conversation around immigration often gets twisted into a narrative of fear and division? It's honestly crazy, but despite overwhelming public support for a path to citizenship, 64% of Americans, according to a recent poll, our government is gearing up to create a system that not only detains undocumented individuals, but could exploit them for labor without fair compensation. This is absurd and deeply unfair. As we look at the numbers, it's clear that we're prioritizing detention over dignity. To put it in perspective, the budget for these detention centers is nearly 4 times what we allocate for affordable housing. This shift in priorities reveals a troubling trend. We're investing in systems of control rather than communities of care. But here's where we can pivot to something inspiring. This is a puzzle we can solve together. History shows us that when people come together, they can push back against injustice. Just as past movements have fought for civil rights and equality, we can rally against the establishment of these camps. We can demand accountability from our leaders and advocate for humane immigration policies that reflect our shared values of compassion and justice. Let's take a page from the playbook of those who came before us: activists, community organizers, and everyday citizens who refuse to accept the status quo. We can write pledges for companies to refuse camp labor, raise our voices, and show up at town halls and protests. In the face of these challenges, let's remember that hope is powerful. Together, we can forge a future that prioritizes humanity over hostility. It's time to stand up, speak out, and ensure that our nation reflects the values of progress and inclusion. The future is ours to shape, and with determination and unity, we can turn this moment into a movement for change. So, let's get to work. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Peace. You can sign up for Dan by scanning this QR code.